first thing that somebody said to me once I got into printing, they're like, why would you get into printing if we're moving into a digital age? And I said, when you buy your iPhone, was there something printed on the box? And when you open the packaging, was there something printed on the inside? And, no matter how digital, and look, I'm 30, I'm very much in tune with technology, AI, we integrate that a lot into our business and so on and so forth. Printing is not going anywhere, at least not in my lifetime or our lifetime. And so if it's something that I'm able to, use to set up, for the future and those that come after me, great, let's do it. But with that being said, printing is also it's not a sexy business. Nobody wakes up. I didn't wake up and say, I want to be a printer. I have my business degree and I have a culinary degree. I was an executive chef for years. You know what I'm saying? Like I come from the restaurant industry, and marketing, right? But it's not a sexy industry. Like nobody really wakes up and says they want to be a printer, right? Branding, sure, it's a little bit different. But what ended up happening is that once I started kind of dabbling into it, I started seeing that the industry is pretty much dominated primarily by, a certain demographic, and it's very older, very stuck into their ways. But it's all a guild, and maybe I'm giving too much information, or the printers don't kill me. They were stuck in their ways where it's like the pricing and the structures that they had is like, it is what it is. If you don't want to work with us, go somewhere else. You're probably going to deal with the same pricing. And once I learned what our cost is, well, let's just say it's very much inflated, right? And so I'm like, I don't need to be that greedy, and that's kind of like what started giving us the opportunity to work with these bigger brands. We were helping the smaller guys, we were helping the smaller, businesses that wanted to, the mom and pops and the aspiring entrepreneurs, because they're like, wow, like I'm getting affordable pricing and I have somebody here that's kind of helping me consult on my brand. And then once we started working with the corporate clients, they were like, how are you beating this? How are you beating these? I've worked with this. Like I remember one client was like, it's my cousin that's doing this. And I gave him a price and he wouldn't work with me for the life of him. And one day he just said, hey, my cousin has too much capacity. I know you're not going to beat his price. This is what I need. And I sent him the price. He goes, hey kid, you need to make some money, please. Like I told you, this is my cousin. This is a one-off. I was like, no, that's my price. And he calls his cousin. His cousin goes, no, the guy's losing money. I should still make a 60% margins. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't need to be greedy, And so we just kind of got into the position of saying, hey, look, we got to make money. Let's see what our overhead costs. We try to, keep things as low as possible, integrate, AI and other aspects to kind of make things more efficient. Still working on it. Trust me, I have a long way to go, but kind of give us the opportunity to be able to push off the savings that we were getting and the economic pricing that we were getting, to our clients. I mean, we have clients that we've been working with now for 3 years, and we still haven't even raised their prices from things that they got 3 years ago, that they get from 3 years ago. Yeah, and prices have gone up. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like it'll go up for me 5%. But why do I need to push 25% more on you? I don't need to do that. Like I'm good. Just keep ordering. Like that's it. And then that way, the day that I do need to do that, if I do, my clients will understand. But that's kind of like what it was.